Hello everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Welcome to Sacred Silhouette with Tanya Denise. I am Tanya Denise, your refiner coach. I help single kingdom women transform into sacred kingdom wives. And today the topic is single in waiting and being misunderstood. So I came up with this topic because this morning I ended up doing a post on my Instagram and on my Facebook. And the quote was, be okay with being misunderstood. So in this journey, single in waiting, you're waiting until marriage, you're believing God for a promise, you are doing the things that God has called you to do, you're walking in purity, you're just being all kind of unorthodox in these streets, okay? And so sometimes those that are around you that are looking, they may become they may misunderstand you. Like, they don't know, like, why are you doing what you're doing? Why you're not just out dating and things like that. And I remember when I first started my journey 5 years ago, people would try to hook me up with other, with just because they love me and they wanted to see me in a relationship. And if you know my story, if you listen to any of my podcasts, Sacred Silhouette podcast, you can get to it by clicking the link in the description and click on Sacred Silhouette podcast. A lot of my story is in those podcasts. But when I first started my single journey, I would have friends and things that would try to hook me up, and I didn't want that. I said my last two serious relationships, one was with my daughter's father, and then my last one was my ex-fiance, like 5 years ago, almost 6 years ago. I allowed other people to introduce me to these two individuals. And so I was like, this time I want God to do it. And so in the process of me journeying through these almost 6 years, people would still try to hook me up and introduce me to people and things like that. And I would be like, I want God to do it. And so just doing that, you're doing something different. So you may be misunderstood. And I know that I'm misunderstood a lot. To know me is to love me. Because I like to think outside of the box. I don't want to be like anyone else. I like doing my own thing. I like when everybody go right, I go left. It's just natural. It's just a natural thing to me. I'm actually left-handed. So it's the whole thing out here. But what I want to say is be okay with being misunderstood. When you set your mind on doing the things of God, you're going to look crazy to some people because it's not what everyone is used to. I don't want to date anybody. I don't want to waste time and be on the phone with so many different people trying to keep up with what I'm saying. Listen, I'm in my late 30s. I don't have time to keep up with who I said what to. And so I just decided that I don't want to, be out here dating and doing things like that because I have a promise. And so I'm just going to wait on the promise that God has given me. And yes, does it look strange? Yes. Does it look like it's not going to happen? Yes, it looks like all of that. But I trust the Father because He said those who trust in Him, He will not put to shame. And so the thing is, I remember one time God gave me a verse and He said He will use the foolish things of the world to confound the wise. So me and my other friend, we were talking and she was like, well, I'm that foolish thing because the way my life's set up, everything looks like nothing is going to happen basically. And the way I feel the same way because I've been doing this thing almost 6 years and doing it God's way. But suddenly, and when the Lord blow on all of this, the table will be prepared for those that will see that doing it God's way is the best. So think it not strange when people start kind of side-eyeing you and, may have little secret conversations behind your back and things like that. Be okay with being misunderstood. If you look through the Bible, every story, there was somebody in there listening to God and doing it God's way. You're just going to look different. And it's not strange. You may be misunderstood, but stand your ground and follow the leading of the Holy Spirit. I remember Apostle Paul, he would say, am I here to please God or am I going to please man? So I'm here to please God. Men can think whatever they want to think. And men means male, female. They can think whatever they want to think. As long as God is pleased, I'm cool with it. As long as God is pleased with you, be cool with it. Be okay with being misunderstood. That one day they'll understand. They'll understand the journey and doing it God's way and waiting until marriage and not jumping from relationship to relationship, not being full of soul ties. So that's my spiel for today. I pray something out of this blessed you. I felt like I was rambling a little bit, but I pray that something in this message blessed you. Please like, comment, and subscribe if you feel led to. Make sure you click the link in the description. Grab your free gift if you haven't already. And just listen to the podcast and other things that I have that are in the link below. So God bless you all. I hope you all have a great evening, morning, night, and bye.